Greetings, infinite blessings, and welcome to this evening's special surrenderance and full acceptance guided meditation. So, before we begin, I would just like to take an opportunity to thank you and to thank every aspect of you, to thank your soul for choosing to be here in this time of great change, to thank your ego for always doing the best that it can to keep you safe, knowing that we do what we do to the best of our capability and with the information that we have at our disposal. So the more that we learn, the more that we grow, the more that we can actually continue to let go. And today's journey will be experienced by the subconscious mind, the part of yourself that you trust enough to keep you alive when you sleep at night. It regulates the hormones, the air you breathe, the production of everything that you need. It pumps your blood for you, and it keeps you alive whilst you sleep. And if you trust it enough to do that, as you lay down and go to sleep, knowing that you'll awaken again, still you, in your same bed. It is the subconscious mind that keeps you alive and safe. And today's journey will be experienced by you, for you, at a subconscious level, with all the learnings integrated with ease. So go ahead and take a deep and mindful breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Picturing as you breathe in, accepting into you a beautiful golden white light, pranic life force energy that enters in through the crown of your head, filling you and flowing all around you. And as you breathe out, notice that as you surrender that breath back to the universe around you, that it actually creates the space for the new. If you try to hold on to the old, there is no space for the new. And before too long, it would really start to negatively affect you. It is surrendering everything that you thought that you once knew that allows the space to create something new. So every day, every night, as I go to bed, I picture myself creating the image in my head of dying. So as I die every night, I can be reborn to raise again in the morning, to raise anew, inquisitive and excited to learn something new. So just continue to flow that beautiful breath in and out. And as you do, bring to mind whatever it is that you have been holding on to, whatever event or situation, person or interaction. Bring it to mind and view it in front of you so that you are watching a version of you, and whatever situation or person that it might be stood opposite, clear and plain as day to see. And go ahead and notice, if you like, where the area of connection between you and the external representation or projection of you, be it a person, situation, interaction. They're there to show you something about yourself. And when we accept it and allow it, we can fully, completely, and wholeheartedly let go of it. And as you view yourself and the other person or situation, notice that there is something connecting the two of you. That any time that you think of this person or situation, your frequency actually changes. You step out of alignment with your truth and into a different version of you, an echo of the past that you are then actually trying to create your future from. Before you learned how to walk, you didn't try to walk using the information and your ability to lie or to crawl. You just trusted your intuition, and before you knew it, you stood tall. When you didn't know how to spell your name or say your ABCs, you didn't try to use silence that had previously been so very familiar to you in order to learn how to speak, to write, to sing. Again, you are open to experience whatever it was that came to you, new, fresh, and exciting. When we try to recreate a past event or situation and place it in the future, we are distorting reality and actually keeping ourselves stuck or locked without a real direction of future or space to go to. So I invite you to let go of all of your connection and attachment to everything and anything of old. And as you view this person in front of you, this situation or interaction, whatever it is that you are ready, willing, and able to let go of, view the connection between the two of you, a bit like a piece of string, a cord that connects you to them. And notice for a moment where this cord connects on your body. If it's coming from your head to theirs, your chest, your belly, or maybe lower down your body. And then notice if there is a particular color that is relevant. When you are ready, and only when you are ready, to sever this connection, to allow for a new one to be created, one that is created by the version of you that you are today, not the you of yesterday or years gone by, but the fully actualized and mindfully aware you that will choose what is best for you. And it may be that actually after severing this connection, you realize that that person, that experience, that interaction is so far away from who you are today that you just say, hey, I live as the wind blows. If it is for my highest and truest, then I know that I will come back into contact once again at some point in the future. But in this moment of now, I can feel and I will follow that internal guidance towards something that is much higher and more vibrant. Calling upon all angels, guides, protectors, ancestors, calling upon your higher self and the universe at large. I request that placed upon and in your hand be your diamond crystalline sword of truth, this sword of justice that will cut through anything and everything that lies in front, behind, within, without, left or right, up or down. And taking hold of this sword, your sword of truth, I ask that you get ready to sever this connection between the two of you. And as you do, know that you are not letting go or losing out on anything but that which is old and that is no longer serving, no longer required. And that actually, by keeping that old state of being, that old image, that old frequency, there is no space for the new. So go ahead and take a deep, deep and mindful breath in through your nose and hold it. Holding that breath. And as you do, bring to mind that old connection, that old interaction, that old version of you. And continuing to hold your breath, I ask that only when you are ready to cut that connection, freeing you, setting you back into alignment with your truth, only when you are ready to cut that cord, do I ask that you let go of the breath, and in doing so, letting go of all the old, creating the space for the new. And I would like you to notice how expansive and free that you feel. The other side of cutting away the connection of old and creating the space for the new. Nothing is ever lost, as it all exists within you. And go ahead and actually integrate this truth, locking in place this feeling of freedom and grace into every fiber of your being, every atom, every molecule, and even the space between. Across every lifetime, timeline, dimension, and reality. Know that you are and will forever be free. And as you go ahead and begin to bring an awareness back to your physical self, back to your body, and back to the room around you, locking in place this information and knowing it to be true, grounding and supporting, connecting to this earthly realm. And as you allow for yourself to drift a little deeper down, entering into a relaxed, dreamlike state of being, go ahead, if you like, and have the sweetest of dreams all night. Love, light, and infinite blessings. And until we connect again, my name is Kane. Namaste. It's for you, brother.